is up, guys? Phoenix here, and today we're doing our pixel art showcase. So that means a couple of you guys who sent me in a pixel art on Twitter will get your pixel art showcase here and have everybody be able to look at and just, you know, be jelly beans of your pixel arts. A lot of you guys sent me in submissions, and just so you know, because a lot of people were disappointed that they weren't there last week, that even though you aren't in the submission, sometimes I hold on to them for a week or two. Like some of the pixel arts that are going to be shown today are ones that would have made it last week, but I have to split them up. I don't have too many submissions, guys, so just to make sure I have something for each week, I make the submissions kind of small. I keep it 4 to 5. And also, just because it's a lack of unique pixel arts, I like to split them up into different categories. So hopefully you guys do understand, and there are a couple of people like Bubba Ray who make it weekly and do send in unique ones that won't be in today's pixel art, but I do have them in storage, so don't think that I forgot about you guys. So first off, what we're going to start with for today is a Naruto pixel art by MadeKid4, who I believe last time I showcased her Luffy pixel art, who you can see in the left side right there, along with like a skeleton creeper. But this one we're going to be showing off the nighttime Naruto Sage mode, which looks really, oh no, it's QB Chakra mode, I'm sorry. Or is it Sage mode? I can't remember. It's not Sage mode, because Sage mode's when he had the frog form. But I think this is like his chakra form where he's like glowing orange. So it looks really good, and you see the use of glowstone and lighting stuff to really make it illuminate at night. I think this looks really amazing. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this pixel art. Let's see what the color palette actually is. I think I can name it from here. I think it's white, black, orange, a little bit of yellow or glowstone, and I think there might be some sand in there, because sand can pass for like a yellowish kind of hue, but it doesn't look like he's using yellow. Or I mean, she's using yellow, sorry. And she made this on the PS4, I believe, because you see the creative and inventory in the bottom left. So I thought this was like only Xbox 360 users who visited my channel, but like pixel arts can go across multiple platforms, which is why I like. Sometimes I get Pocket Edition, I get Xbox 360, PC, anywhere you can build pixel arts. That's why I like pixel arts so much. It kind of unites all the platforms of Minecraft. So thank you for sending that in, MadeKid4. Next up, we have Kamikaze Girl, who sent in PewDiePie and Legend of the Profist pixel art. And there's so many pixel arts that you can see layered behind it that kind of makes this look like an awesome pixel art world, and I'd love to see this. She has Morgan from, I don't know, but I built that pixel art one time too. You see like a little crocodile in the bottom right as well, and then behind it I can always like tell Pokemon apart. So I see Bulbasaur and I see Squirtle. But we're focusing on the PewDiePie pixel art. This looks like, I think it's the game cover, and looks really, really good. I was gonna do Legend of the Brofist pixel art when it first came out, but I wasn't really good enough at picking out the color palettes. Also, I'm not really too motivated to do that one because I was really trying to focus on the Five Nights at Freddy's and Animates. But you can see like the cute little dogs, the PewDiePie, and also the shading and layering on the pixel art that make it look really well done, such as the lime green and the green grass, and also just on the text where it says Legend of the Brofist, it has like a little fold effect, and the darkened pixel art, the darkened wool underneath it kind of gives it the folding effect. That's really well done, Kamikaze Girl. Thanks for sending that in. Next up, we have a submission that was here from last week that didn't make the cut, but this week I'm proud to showcase Dude Guy X, showcasing some of his Legend of Zelda pixel arts. The one on the right, the Tetra I think it's called, he was showing me it on Twitter, and I was watching it come together, and it looks really amazing now that it's finished. The scarf detail, you see the red and the clay, kind of looks like Papyrus's scarf. So I wonder if he took inspiration from the shading on that, from Papyrus, because it does look like the same kind of scarf, which is kind of interesting that Tetris and Papyrus have the same kind of looking scarf. Then we have Shovel Knight in the middle towards the bottom left, and we have another like hieroglyphic link looking thing. And I think the hieroglyphic link looks pretty good. I don't remember what game it's from. I know he's gonna yell at me in the comments, so I'm sorry, but I just don't remember. But it looks really well done. My favorite one is the Tetra, however. You see the nice shading in the hair, the face, and it just looks like, it looks a little bit set apart from the rest. Like it looks like a higher level, or maybe he was more inspired to do that one, so that's why he put more detail into it. But thank you for sending that in, Dude Guy X. This looks really, really amazing. Following that up, we're going to be showcasing Digital Destroyer's Mega Blastoise, which I think I had in my inventory for a while now. And I was like, what? I didn't showcase this yet? I thought I would have showcased this by now, because Gen 1 Mega Pokemon are pretty amazing, especially Mega Charizard, which he did send in, but I'm not showcasing that today. I'll save that for another week. But let's focus on the Mega Blastoise right here. He has that huge cannon on his back, and you can see that Digital Destroyer, sorry, you both start with a D, use light gray wool, and I think that's stone mixed with white to create like the shading effect, because the cannon, if you had it all one color, would look kind of like a weird tube. So you have to give it that long effect to make it look like it's sticking right out the back, because pixel arts are flat. So he used 2 different types of grays. Then moving on to the stomach and stuff, he used different types of planks. Those are planks, yeah. And also white stained clay to give the stomach like a nice patch look. So I really think this looks well done. One thing I would do is maybe stick to a certain color palette on the back shell, because some of that clay mixed in with the dirt looks kind of weird, but it looks okay because I don't think I could do better with it. So it looks really good. Dude Guy X, Mega Blastoise and Mega Charizard are my 2 favorites. I don't really like Mega Venusaur that much, but thank you for sending it in. I hope you enjoyed my commentary on it. I don't know what to say. I'm just commentating on them, but hopefully you enjoyed the showcase. And I think we have 1 more, or is it 2 more? Oh, we have 1 more. No, nope, 2 more. We have 2 more, sorry guys. So next we're going to be showcasing Cloud Leader 13's Undyne from Undertale. And it's not only an Undyne, because you can see Azrael on the right there, but we're going to be talking about the Undyne, because I think he sent it in because I said that I haven't showcased any Undyne or Alphys pixel arts, so I've been receiving a couple of those. But the Undyne looks really amazing, and this is like the one time in the game that you see Undyne smiling, and he was able to capture that moment in Minecraft, so I think that's really cool. You can see his inventory. He has like the white wool and the black wool, sorry. I was like, why did I say white twice? And he's using like the limited color palette versions of the Undertale characters, which I think is really cool. Azrael over there is not in his evil form, so that's pretty cool. Spoiler alert. But I just ruined the game for somebody, I know it. And in the bottom left, I think that's one of the hidden characters or one of the monsters you fight at the end of the game that he built a pixel art for. And it looks really cool. I wonder if this is like an Undertale map. Cloud Leader 13, if you're seeing this, let me know if you have an Undertale pixel art map. That'd be pretty cool to look at, or see other pixel arts that you have around the map. But thank you for sending that in, Cloud Leader. Your Undyne looks amazing. True warrior status. And finally on our list, we're going to be showing Anika Gamer FNAF Fan. And she built the Springtrap pixel art I did last year, and she did it on Pocket Edition, which I always tell you guys whenever I see a Pocket Edition pixel art that these things are amazing, because my fingers cannot be like placing too many from there. I'll get like locked up hands and stuff like that. But some of you guys managed to build these epic builds on Pocket Edition, also even play mini games and stuff like that, which I can't do. So this looks really amazing. As you know, on Pocket Edition you have a height limit, so you have to build pixel arts flat, so that's why she has it flat on the ground and she's looking up at the camera. But she did a really good job on this one. I still wonder what the Springtrap looked like with green clay or the lime clay, whatever it was, because I did know some people said the yellow was a bit off and that the green clay might work a little better. I'm still not 100% on which one's correct on that, but this looks really amazing. She was able to capture the teeth correctly, and you see the little wiring sticking in between the ear to give it that effect that he's broken. It looks really amazing. So thank you for sending that in, FNAF Fan Anika Gamer. Hopefully I see more sister location pixel arts from you once the game comes out, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this pixel art showcase. If you guys want to make your pixel art showcase in next week's pixel art showcase, be sure to send in your pixel arts to my Twitter. Send them in one at a time, guys. Don't send in a collage of pixel arts, because it makes it hard for me to be able to pick it apart just based off of the way Twitter presents media like that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Be sure to check out the Twitters of everybody who was showcased in the description below. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.